Hi everybody, welcome to the stream today. I just realised I had my mic off the whole time with the intro. Whoops. Right, here we go again. So guys, if you want to check out my AnimeCon UK review slash vlog, please go check it out. It's literally out now. It's been out since 7 o'clock last night, yesterday in UK time. So yeah, feel free to check out, comment on it and all that fun stuff. We much appreciate it there. Anyways, if you want to check out volumes 1 to 5 of our manga series, you can get them digitally on Google Play Books and Amazon Kindle, or you can get my physical copies on my Ko-fi. Everything's on my link tree on my Instagram profile below. Sorry, that was the cat food feeder. Also, on top of that, guys, please check out all my social medias from Twitch to YouTube to TikTok to LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Instagram, Kara, and Blue Sky under Vamp Losso. And hello, Trix, how you been? Anyways, we'll be doing some more Volume 1 revamp, so let's get cooking. Anyways, guys, how are you today? I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic today. One of my transition was a little different. I have to sort that out later. But yeah, like I said, guys, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you guys are looking after yourselves so far. Let's get cracking. So today we'll be doing some more Volume 1 revamp. As you can see, I complete this page from the last stream, which, to be honest, I am absolutely giddy with pride for. It looks really good, actually. I'm super happy about that. So I'm just gonna, there we go. Made that a bit smaller so I got something to work. So as you can see, this page is done. So today we'll be doing this page here, and I've already set up a couple of panel lines just to keep things smooth. And just to show you what I'll be working on today, this is gonna be the page. Here we go. So yeah, so this will be the page. This is gonna be the page. So yeah, very simple to do, except for him being, instead of being him on a lamppost, because to be honest, it wasn't very well done. I could tell like that was way off. Anyways, but yeah, apart from that, we'll be working on this page today. I'm good, just chilling and doodling. Oh, cool. Anyways, guys, forgot to ask. Yeah, feel free to pay your art tax. I know Krem already has, so yeah, feel free to join us on that. What's going on here? Is Vamp suffering technical difficulties today, or is his brain cells gone like squat? Yeah, my brain cells gone deadly squat. There we go. So yeah, today we will be doing this page. So let's have a look. So what I am going to think of doing, I'm going to use this last page as a sort of setup to this one. So as you can see, instead of him being on a lamppost, I've put him sort of on the rooftop, because I did set up from the other page, because I think it just looks a bit more epic that way. Plus it kind of like, you know, and plus it sets up like this bit later on as well. So I thought it was like a good like little shift in scene. It's like I say, it's not really changing the story, it's just more changing the dynamic and make you look more, it makes more sense essentially. So yeah, so anyways, let's get on with this. I thought that was Persona 5 then for a second from the piano. Oh, I was watching Greggy Boy's stream earlier, and he was playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and I was like, oh, I played that game, it's a really good game. To be honest, if you want to start on any Digimon game, like, because I know people have been getting into Digimon recently, I definitely recommend Cyber Sleuth, because it's a lot more simpler version of Digimon World, and you don't have to do the Tamagotchi stuff, so you can kind of like just chill and play it like an actual turn-based RPG. Like with Digimon World, there's a lot more to it than that. So yeah, I honestly highly recommend like playing Cyber Sleuth. Then you kind of get to know like what Digimon is about, and then you kind of then dive into Digimon World. But that's just my personal opinion. Like I said, it's you know, I can be or as Nim would say, I have a right to be wrong. Why is the music so loud today? Is it just... Maybe it's my hearing's being a bit more sensitive than usual. Can you guys hear the music, by the way, just to make sure? Can you not hear me? No, my mic's... Yeah, my mic's on. Cool. Just wanted to make sure. Cool. Yeah. I can hear you all. Good. Well, just going to turn that down just a teensy bit. There we go. Just vibing. You got a vibe. You got to do that vibe check. Roll me vibe check. Could you imagine actually that would be that'd be a stat to roll. Roll me a vibe check please. Yeah, you would have to say it like that because you always say like, oh, you were doing this check and XY check. That'd be a weird say check twice in a row. God, I'm enjoying that cup of tea at the moment. Anyways. Oh, Krem, you need to message me what you want for your commission, by the way. So I can get started on it ASAP because I do want to actually stream it. Right. Yes, actually, that reminds me for some reason. I don't know why commissions remind me. I know, you know. I know, but I want to make sure I pay back. I pay back my debts. A Raven always pays back his debts. And I won't let you forget it. I know you're waiting for me to forget, but I have planned around your plan. No joking. That would be like the next level Monty Python, is it? I planned around your plan. No, I planned around your plan. No, I planned around your plan. That had a plan. That is a plan. And I planned around that plan. That plan. That was a plan. It is a plan. That is every plan that I planned for. So I've already planned for that plan. Fucking hell. Could you imagine? Try saying that one 20 times fast. God, that is a hell of a tongue twister. And I'm surprised I didn't fuck that up once, actually. So I'm quite proud of myself. Okay, so we got a back head shot. So not like that, chat. Get your head out of the gutter. Just do like the hood here as well. Okay, so the perspective. Right, we are probably... We'll draw that bit later. But first things first. I think we're going to actually need the perspective ruler right off the bat. So, JP, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? And I just realized I fucked up. Take a guess what Vamp did. Chat, take a guess what Vamp did. I didn't make a new layer, did I? Vamp done guffed up. Anyways, new layer. There we go. I know what exactly, you know that I know exactly what I want. You know that I know. Are you just trying to tongue twist me again? How you been, JP? How you been? I like your dancey little night, by the way. I completed the page, by the way. I don't think you were here where your reference was completed. So, I'm just going to zoom in. JP. I hope you like your barber shop. JP's cuts, done in a nightly manner. We need a fake TV ad for this. What do you think, chat? Should we make a fake TV ad for JP's cuts? the most nightly barbers are. It's me. Yes, it is you. It is you. You got Jay. You got the JP special. We need to make an advert for JP's barbers. Make it canon to the VTLS world with an actual official advert. It's like, would you like your haircuts done in night suits in a nightly manner? Come down to JP's Cuts today, where you can have your head shaven, ready that board cut, ready for that nightly helmet. Ding! Have a little wink and a little ting as well. What do you think? Can you send me that on Discord so I can check? Yeah. Hold on. Do you want the whole page or just a sneak peek? I gotta do it on my phone because I kind of downloaded the image on my phone. Discord. Hopefully it's not too powerful. We'll see. Because apparently my image is a little too powerful at the moment. So here we go. So we'll search for you. JP. Okay, and we'll add. Let's see if it does it. Is it too powerful? No, right, you've been sent. You've been DM'd. And Show's in it as well, by the way. There's a little reference to Show as well. I hope you like back. Oh my. Trix, is this because I said like backgrounds are like my worst nightmare? Are you like torturing me with this right now? Oh well. I did ask for challenge, so challenge I shall get. I didn't know nobody knows much of a challenge though. Rip for Vamp, guys. Can I have a rip, please? Can I have a rip? Rip for Vamp. My biggest nightmare. Yeah, I owe Krem a commission because Krem, yet again, being a mega based person that she is, donated another load of money, and I just can't like do that without doing something in return. I was like, no, I gotta do something nice. So I said, look, I owe you a commission, okay? So yeah, and Krem gladly accepted. I was like, thank God. So yeah. If not, I have actually got an idea what to do with it as well. So get excited, guys. I'm not saying, because it depends how much I need to do with the books and that, because I've got to top up some of my books and stuff. I might put it towards the prizes for October. Like, not just the books, I mean, getting other things in for October's competition. But yeah. Select. I forgot, where's my ruler? My brain's going, where is my ruler? Oh, ruler, there's my ruler. I have found my ruler. I have found my ruler, people. So if I want the camera here, facing down, where he's looking, this is where I want it to be. So if he's on, right, this is where I'm gonna need another perspective shot where Jamino is seen. Hard to be. The only reason I said yes because my friend said you might put the poor guy in a panic attack. No, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it, Krem. Honestly. My biggest nightmare, Rip. Yeah, the only reason I said yes because my friend said you might put the poor guy in a panic attack. To be honest, I'm just not used to your level of kindness. I have to admit, like, and this is something, like, this is my personal thing, but because people used to take the piss out of me with my money a lot when I've been kind to them, it's sort of like, I don't like the feeling of owing somebody. Even if they give it to me as a gift or they've done something really nice for me, they don't expect anything back. I'm one of those people, I have to pay back my dues, if you know what I mean. And that's a me problem, yeah? That's a me problem. I understand it is a me problem. I'm very self-aware of that. But yeah. But honestly, Krem, like, you have been really super supportive, so I do want to generally do something as well because you have been super supportive. So yeah. Right, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was getting another page up as well. My brain's going a bit skew with. Right, there we go. That's the page I want. Because then I can actually get a bit of perspective. So, right, the wall and the pavement's there. And if he's looking down, that gap's going to look a lot smaller. So that wall between that and the road should be here. Yeah, and then, because if he's looking down from a high view, that should be what it looks like. And then, no, because if it's smaller view, that would be smaller, wouldn't it? Sorry, my brain's going into... I reciprocate kindness, and that's a me problem. It's a good quality. No, yeah, no, I get it. But I've had people had arguments with me, like, no, you are not going to do this. You are going to accept it, and that's it. I've had people bollock me over this. But they kind of understand why, if you get what I mean. Yes, it is a good quality. However, I do understand it is a me problem, and I need to learn to let people just be nice to me when they're being nice to me. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it's like what my Masons friend said to me recently. Is like, yeah, they know part of my problem is learning to sort of let go of control and just, you know, let good things happen. and they've said they know I find it hard, so they're actually really lovely towards me. This is why I love being a Mason sometimes, like, and I've just got to learn to kind of, reciprocate the kindness, 100%, but at the same time, like, make sure you're not expecting it, And I think that's what happened to me in past relationship. People kind of expected it off of me, and then I was just like, yeah, mate, I'm out. And I was just like, nah, mate. But yeah. but yeah. But if you're wondering why I am like that, that is why. So now you understand Vamp as a person a bit better. But yeah, I just I don't know. I just feel, I think psychologically I just feel bad, and I shouldn't be feeling bad, if you know what I mean. It's a bit weird. Chat, is this a bit weird? Yes or no? I actually want to know. I'm actually quite curious. Like, is it actually a weird thing? No, it's called trauma. Yeah, true. True. It could, I've never really saw it as trauma, honestly. Like, honestly, I've never seen it as that, because I when you think of trauma, you think of, like, really horrible things. Like, if anyone read Volume 4, reason why I got called a bastard. Everybody knows why. When I say that, everybody knows why. They just, all you hear is a silence and just like silent glares. Like, yes, Vamp, we know you like torturing your characters. You don't need to remind us that. Look, it's for character progression, all right? It builds character. That's really morbid, even for me. It's called character development. It builds character. Oh. The worst part is, I think I'll make a brilliant fucking villain as well. I'll probably be like one of those like people like, well, if the world needs to get better, we just need to give the world a little bit of trauma. What's a bit of trauma between friends, eh? And I wouldn't even be Joker-esque about it. I'd just be super casual. Villain casual. Could you imagine that? Just like, the VTuber version of me where I look like a villain but in like casual clothing. Now that'd be some funny shit to look at. Don't worry, the wheels won't be squared. I'm just using this as a sort of work off point to work from. And that'd be the exhaust there. No, because that's the front of the car, you dip. Vamp's being a dipshit. Right. Okay, so now I've got to figure this out. When people are walking away, it'd be, yeah. Okay. So if I look at the original page, yeah, I think I could do that. I think I could draw him tiny-ish. Spawned a bootyfly. Would anyone like a beautiful butterfly? Please go catch the Pokemon in 90 seconds. I won't be. Hey, Mo! How you been? How you been? Welcome back. Yeah, maybe draw a little detail, a roll call. Oh, no. This is going to be one of those forever commissions. It's fine. I can do it. Bring it fucking on. Actually, could you imagine that? Moshi, glad you made it through the surgery. How did it, well, you made it through. How did it go in general? I had soldier surgery done yesterday. Yes, I do remember you said you were having that done. How is your arm, though, in general? Hope you are feeling better, Mo. Have you seen, like... Has anyone seen, like, a little film called The Emperor's New Groove? Just wondering. Has anyone actually seen that film? Bring it fucking on. Should I turn it to the Royal Russian Ballroom? No. Do you know what? That'd be me. Be like, did I get cocky? Yeah. You should turn it to a Russian Ballroom? Yeah. Bring it on. Just see me like crying on the table, like Emperor's New Groove. Hi, Roseblood, how you been? How you been? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We were talking about I may be being issued a challenge by Trix, and it looks like I'll be drawing up a ballroom. Well, not a challenge as such, but a commission that I owe Creme. So yeah, but but Creme, it's practically a challenge at this point. So but yeah, it'd be quite funny. Rose, how much are children family crew mission? Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone's seen the Emperor's New Groove, that's me right now. It's just like, so Creme's done a really nice thing? Yeah. She's doing a commission? Yeah. She's going to torture me with a really detailed artwork? Yeah. Am I going to cry, blood, sweat, and tears? Mostly. Bring it on. And you just see just like the montage of tears and head banging against the desk. Oh, God. You can imagine that would be like a little comic, isn't it? Like my little feature of myself just going, ah! But yeah, no. Or just telling myself off constantly. Just a montage, like cheap 80s music, everything. Hydrate, I shall hydrate. Thank you. Oh, feel free to drop it for art show and tell. Me and my friends are making a dating sim. Oh my god. If you want a campy character, I'd be so ready to voice him for your dating sim. I'll be back soon to get my refs. Yep, that sounds like a beast. I'm over it, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I'm regretting my life's choices already. It's a girl sim. Oh, god damn it. I'll do a boy one later. Fair enough. Oh, god. I don't have anything for art tax today. You have nothing for art tax? You have nothing for art tax? English breakfast, motherfucker! Oh, no, not that one. Get the heavy kettle now. No, joking. That's fair enough. Do not worry. You don't have to pay it this week. I was dealing with something yesterday. Look. In the Imperial of Man, excuses are for the weak. No, joking. Also, Source K-pop concert. Ooh, what did you see? Let us know. What did you see yesterday? Brain fart. There we go. Yep. Vamp had a literal brain fart just now. Right. So what we want to do is the character here is standing. We want to make it like look as imposing as possible. So we want to do that and then just sort of. Yeah, because the reason being is I'm using this box as sort of like a reference to draw him in. Do that, and then just a little further. Well, no, because then you don't see it. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Pardon me. It was my brother's birthday, and he's getting too big. Oh, I saw the group Stray Kids in June. Going to be the 7th grade already, man. Oh my god. Quick! Shove some anti-growth pills. He shall not grow. This day, there would be no growth. Only minimalism. There we go. So, remember, we want to make him look fucking imposing. So, this is going to be the first time I've done a shot like this. So, I need to just make sure I want to do like the Helsing thing where like they're kind of looking down, but we could just do like the whole, yeah, like that, and then you just see like the whole head. Like so, because he's got a long head, so yeah. But yeah, I'm so sleepy. Are you so sleepy? Why are you so sleepy? Can't move much. I'm on like 4 different meds. Oh my god. Mo, no! Did they pump you? Hold on. Did they pump you of tea leaves? If they pumped you of tea leaves, you are fine. If it's the heresy. I'm sorry, Mo. But you're too deep in heresy. No, I'm joking. Oh god. See, this is how I show I treat on Miss Mo. I might pass out before the art show and tell you, yeah, it's fair enough. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Honestly, your health comes first. So rest. Oh, skeletons. Oh, yes. I love drawing skeletons. All right, cool. All right, you kind of sold me on the skeletons. However, it's the ballroom that I'm worried about. But yeah. Right, so if we do this, and just remember, so if the camera's looking down, would the neck be still like this? But we gotta have to make sure the chest is like sort of like that. Yeah. Okay, so what we can do is make it similar to the back. Sorry. Vamp's strategizing. Or should the chest line be higher up? It's sparkling water. Good. Like I say, keep yourself hydrated. Don't overexert. Put your feet up. Relax, Mo. You've earned it. Yeah, you've earned it. Just make sure you relax. Yeah, don't overexert yourself. Yeah, because then the chest would be there. I'm learning as I go today. I think I'm learning. Is Vamp learning well? Vote now, chat. Because I'm kind of like, this is the shot that always gets me. And this is going to be the first time I've attempted this shot properly in the manga. Like an actual top-down shot, and make sure I stick to the perspective. Okay, so remember, this is perspective. So the line, the circumference line of the hips would be bigger. So that means these hips would be naturally bigger. We need to do like a gradual, like, you know. Reject it all you want if it's too much. No, it's fine. Don't worry. I'll give it a fucking solid go. Just makes a shit ton of studying. It's all sent. Let's have a look. Because we will live stream this. And it might mean I might learn a few new tricks. So I am down for... Okay, so the leaves, the plants on top are here. Okay, so the plants would be easy enough to do. This character... Okay, so the ballroom ain't too bad. As long as I get the basic structure, I should be able to do the rest with brushes. I can play with my brushes. Anyway, sorry. Oh, but the dresses though. Oh no. Oh no. The skeleton part, yay. The dress, no. It's fine. I have fun. I will learn. So, character alive, dead skeleton. Got ya. Awesome. I should be able to do that. Ignore the plants. Oh, okay. I ignore the plants. I was going to say, like, the plants are okay. Right, I'm going to put my phone down to sketch my... Scratchy. Dresses from the country, from your country. Yeah, you're looking at... I think the dresses that you sent me are... I want to say between Edwardian or Victorian. Looking at the sketches, I'm verging on Victorian. Maybe a little Edwardian here and there, but yeah. Yeah, that's the period I'm kind of looking at from what I've seen. Yeah, Victorian. Yeah. Okay. So now we know that's where these nuts would be. Yes, I did say these nuts deal with it. Now remember, the cloak would hide him mostly. We just want to make sure when we get like the body down, want to get this perspective down. So Mo, if I fuck this up, you need to let me know, because this is the first time I'm doing like a shot like this. But I want this to be, this was the shot I originally wanted to do. But it's sort of like a top-down shot. And I've got to make sure, like, one, the lines that I make, it makes it look like it's getting wider as it goes down. I don't know why I'm doing, like, feminine figure, but fuck it. We're doing a feminine figure and then work masculine up as we head away. I tried to use 3D figures, but my brain makes imaginary lines. And I'm not joking. My brain actually makes imaginary lines in my head. The way I learn best is through doing. Because otherwise, if I come over-reliant on the models, I cannot learn how to do it myself. I'm one of those people, I get stubborn. I need to learn how. So, right, the butt cheeks would be there. Yes, I said butt cheeks. Anyways, okay. So this is why, like, some bits I'll use brushes for to speed up time. However, this is something I need to learn first before I start using models. Because once I get like the top-down perspective, to be honest, I think I've done an okay job considering. Because the perspective lines are actually kind of going down with the body. And I'm staying within the box as well. I know that trick. As long as you stay within the box, you'll be fine. Okay, so now what we can do... Yeah. And have a look. And then what we can do, actually... We can have one arm out. Yes, one arm out would be cool. I think like having like one arm out and the cloak kind of like bellowing would be like a super like villain thing to do. Why am I saying super villain? Well, technically Jaminio is a super villain, but yeah. Like, fun fact, Jaminio's human. Make some theories on that. Little fun fact about the crazy priest guy. He is in fact human. Maybe if we do it like this. Again, we are not... Are we following the rules? No, we are not following the rules. The rules say if the perspective is from bottom down, we need to make this bigger. So, and that means that that needs to be bigger because we are following the rules. The rules declare you have to kind of make like the limbs a bit bigger on the way down. And then just sort of, yeah. I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a goddamn word. Because once you read a V-Vamp, you may, I'm going to say this without spoiling this for you guys, you may get a major clue. You might get a major clue of how his abilities work. And there was a hint as well in the Four-Leaf Clovers. If you watch that, there is a hint. I know Manga Time actually made a theory about how old Jaminio is as well, because of the way he spoke. Nah. Yeah, if we do it like that, actually, do it like a more, like he's kind of flicking his hand, not making like a salute sign or anything. So if you do that, and then just, then we can kind of billow the cape. Oh, right. I'm going to be on Bam's case to look into it because it was Clover's job to have a look at the applications, but Clover hasn't had time. So I may ask Blam to look into it because we've made the template. We just need to like finalize it and then whatever. But like I say, we will announce like if we're looking for like guest appearances and stuff like that. Guest appearance, we would prefer if somebody's already got their own like streaming channel. It doesn't matter what size you are, just at least you have some sort of channel or YouTube channel or whatever. Because yeah, right. Anyway, so we got the hood. And by the way, we will probably give permissions for you to stream the game as well on your end. So we are more than happy for you guys to do it. So just to let you know. But I just need to discuss it just to finalize the details. But yeah, right. So here we go. So we got that. We got the cape. Yeah, and then we just sort of... Oh, look at that. That's epic. Alright. I am now fucking vibing with this drawing. And I didn't have to move the perspective ruler one bit. That actually looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy with the way this looks. Okay, now let's get the body a bit more masculine. Just to make sure, like, you know. And again. Need to make sure, again, the rule of thumb. Because again, the hand won't show, but we need to make sure we're doing our homework here. But yeah. And again, we need to make sure these lines are parallel in each other. So the groin would be where it should be. And then just sort of... Because it's kind of like warping your own lines a bit. And then just sort of... That's it. Because remember, he's not muscular, but he is skinny. So he's like skinny muscular. So like think about like almost Spidey. Almost, but you don't actually see the muscles. Because he's built for speed. There we go. And then... Yeah, cool. Okay, I think... Mo, what do you think? Just as a little sketch, I just need Mo's opinion on this, unless Mo's kind of dipped. Does that look fine to you, prospectively? Like, does it give that feel that he's actually looking down at you? That's the vibe I want to give. Like, he's actually sort of looking down. And then put his... There we go. Put the necklace like hanging there as well, just to kind of show it. Right. Mo passed out, I think. That's fine. Mo needs to recover. So go recover, Mo. Make sure the lamppost is there as well. Okay. So again, the characters are walking off scene. So we're just going to need this for reference again. And just sort of... There we go. If we just do it like this and just make sure... Just make sure everyone's got their distance. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Right. I do have technically a height chart. And I might have to use it. Let's see. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got about half an hour to art show. I can't believe it's already 7:30. Jesus, time is fucking flying today. It's literally going like the zoomies. Anyways, Trix, Rose, how you been? So yeah, if we do it like this, so we know where the shoulder blades are. Just like that. I think I'm going to move Rangfang a little to the left because he's too close. Because you've got the girls here, and I think the girls are a little too close as well, actually. Like, what do you think, Trix? Spread out the guys a bit more? I've been good, just kind of annoyed. I might have been, might have to shelve a campaign due to players dropping like flies due to work. Happens, Trick, sadly. That's the thing with D&D, and this is why I make drop in and out campaigns, because I always, like, the one rule I've learnt with D&D is try not to take yourself too seriously as a DM, because then you could kind of readjust what you need to do. So players drop out too many points, then like you could just go, okay, so we just need to reattune everything. Oh no, I know you're not. I know you're not. Honestly, like Tricks, I totally get it. Like, honestly, I totally get it. And I get it, like, you know, adulting sucks, essentially. I think, yeah, adulting sucks. However, might have to make that lamppost a little shorter, I think. We do it like that and just sort of... Yeah, there we go. And then we got the car here and just sort of... But yeah, it happens. Like I say, it's just... Sadly, that's the way the cookies crumble. But like I say, it's the beauty of drop in and out campaigns. It's just warn them, saying, look, you might miss some bits, but we'll make a drop in and out system, and then like so we can make sure like we can always catch up all times, and the players can, you know, sort of have like their little happy reuniting and all that fun stuff. I've noticed like if you do things that way, the player doesn't feel that much left out. They might feel left out like for in jokes and stuff, but at the end of the day, like, you know, at least then, you know, as a DM, you know, you've tried to sort of, you know, have a workaround for them. Because obviously, yeah. But yeah, like I say, it sucks. I get the vibe, trust me. Totally get the vibe. But yeah. There we go. And then do like the carb on it. Yeah, the issue is some of the characters need to be... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, because that's the problem with Clover's thing at the moment, because it's specifically focused on Clover's backstory. Every time she's off, like, apart from the rare occasions where we will need everybody, it's, yeah, we have to, like, stop because of, you know, we can't really carry on about Clover because it's her story. Because don't get me wrong, doing like player-focused arcs in the campaign, yeah. But yeah. But yeah, it's a good part because it gives that player a real good chance to shine. But on the downside, it's like, yeah, like if that person goes off and you need those players, it can really suck. That's why when I'm running campaigns, especially professionally, like I do with the movie chat, I try to keep their arcs sort of not to the main campaign, and I've got to make sure that player is in at least 2 or 3 sessions at least at a time, just to make sure like we do like the missions and stuff. Yeah, it can happen, especially in the economy we live in. But yeah, no, like I say, I feel your pain as a DM. Especially when you want to finish off a story that you've lovingly crafted for your players, like... But, like, at the same time, it's just sort of... Life's like, fuck. You know what I mean? Things happen, and especially when said people have kids. When they start having kids, it makes it really difficult for them to find the time because they don't have to find a babysitter. Which, you know. But it can happen. Yeah, I think the characters are distant enough. I'm happy with that. Guys, it is literally nearly 15 minutes to art show and tell. Drop off your artworks now. Seriously, guys, we would love to see your artworks today. Go drop it in. Go drop it in. Just, yeah, feel free to drop it by on the Discord and we'll have a look at your artworks. There we go. The only thing we do ask is no AI art, please. There we go. Awesome. Oh, hold on. Oh, I love the selfie. Sorry. I've seen fan art and it makes me happy. I like fan art. Fan art makes me very happy. Sorry, I may have had a little sneaky peek beforehand. I'm really sorry, guys. I love the fan art. I'm still waiting for the one day the fan art going, you bastard, for volume 4/5. Just like, you know, like one of my OCs, like a Pacific OC, just be like, you fucking bastard, like glaring at me. I'll be like, character progression? Can you imagine character progression gets buried 5 feet deep? It's like, uh-oh. Me stabbing your character while OC is carrying in the background. Yeah. Why did you do it? It's for character progression. But people have actually kept asking me, like, without spoiling volume 4 or 5, they don't. Is something cool gonna happen out of it all? I said, maybe. The only people that actually know is a couple of friends of mine. And they're like, okay, but we want to see you pull this off, because if you don't, we're fucking killing you. I was like, thanks for the vote of confidence, you know? Nothing like a casual threat between friends. Because one of my best friends, is literally a huge, and I mean he's a huge fan of my manga series, and he's just like, and he's not doing it just to be sport, he's generally a fucking fan. And he when he first found out, because he was one of the first to read volume 4 and 5, and it was like, I love you, but you are fucking bastard at the same time. I got sworn at. Like literally, he was going like, dude, I love you, but you are a and a yeah. That's what I had. I had a bombardment of bleeps. I was getting bombarded. And I was like, you know, the fact you care about my characters so much to defend them from me, you know, that tells me I did a good job. It's like shit, just like, yeah, I know, but you're still a bastard. But yeah, like I say, if you get people to care about the characters enough to fucking jump down your like almost jump down your throat, it's like, you are a fucking bastard, man. I was like, oh, okay, sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I'm just not sorry if I did it. No joking. Could you imagine? Right, so let's get the arm poses, just like, so let's do the original, and just like, there we go, and then just sort of, yeah, if we do it like that, so like one's walking and then the other sort of in mid stride, sort of like that, just sort of, yeah, and then the other, again, maybe put that one forward and put that one back, but this time this one can be like that, and then, sorry, I'm just trying to like do the walking poses in my head, because like walking poses are a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, and do that. Yeah, if we do like something like that, and just like, DM has been having issues. My DM's been having issues with playing on time, so we might have to. So I might have to just drop out, and they can play more reasonable time. Yeah, that sucks. It can happen. But again, it can't be helped. You know, if you work, you work, or you know, if life gets in the way, life gets in the way. And a good DM will be always understanding. Because like I said, this is why I always make my campaigns drop in and out. So if someone needs to drop out for a long time, I can make a story reason. And you know what a really good DM does? When they fucking come back, they give them a fucking story arc. That's what you do. I've done this with a friend before, and they were like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, you're getting a story arc, mate, because you were gone. And I've kind of what they told me roughly. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I can. I've made a little story arc for you to go through, or you know, to kind of complete, and why they met up with you again and stuff like that. Like doing something like that will actually sort of like give players excited to come back. So if they ever do, that is. So there we go. And then yeah, then we do the fun thing. And then just do like the finger thing there. There we go. So we got that. And then that's it. Right, now we could do the upper half bodies now, but I think we just deal with the upper half first, then try and figure out the walking. Okay, so we got one there. Like we could do sort of that. And then you got the back here, you got the chest here, and then that arm looks a bit stiff. I'm trying to like, maybe I should get him hold the backpack, like sort of like, maybe like that, because then he's holding his backpack. Anyways, it will give me more time to develop my story for the D&D campaign. Exactly. Guys, 8 more minutes to art show and tell. Get your butts on the art show and tell. By the way, Trix, did I ask who your favourite character was out of the books anyways? There we go. And then Nick. Yeah, you like Nikaya. Thought you did. He's a bean. I like it. He's a little bean. He's just a little bean. A bean that I've really messed with. Anyways, sorry. What did I say that bit out loud? But yeah. Anyways, all jokes aside. La 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 la. Is he? Did I put a bag on him? You wronged the bean so bad. Let's be honest. Was it the only bean I wronged though? To be honest, I have to admit, out of all the characters I did so dirty to, for good story reasons, I think I did Kaz the most dirty. Like I've been told, like, out of all of them I did dirty to, Kaz is the one I did the most dirty to. And it's like, but something cool might happen. Character development, bitches. But yeah. Like at the moment, if I'm going through like the Rorschach test of which... Let's put it like this. Wrong place, wrong time. That's the only thing I would say. Did I give Rangfang a bag? There's the hoodie. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out something here. Okay. Oh, he's got no bag. Oh, yeah, I didn't give him a bag. I just realized this. No, wait. Wait. Yes, I did give him a bag. Yes, I did. Yeah. But hey, like, but the thing is, like I say, the theme of the manga is not about, you know, everything gets sort of resolved. It is literally like, shit will happen, but it's how the characters get through it. That's what makes it like the important part of the theming of the story, and it is about like mostly about mental health and, you know, stuff like that. But I didn't want to do like, you know, psychological stuff. It's a bit like, you know what, let's make a story. And then like literally volume 4 and 5 are mostly about consequences after the bounty hunter arc. And volume 6, the immortal arc starts kicking off. So yeah. Right, close that for now, because I'm confusing myself. Oh my god, I did 100 pages. I'm barely in chapter 1. Oh my god. Anyways, I just realized this. Right, guys, we have got 5 minutes to go. So if you've got any artworks to show off, now is the time to do so. Guys, if you're going to fling artwork, now is the time to do it. Sound like those monkeys out of Madagascar. I was like, if you're going to fling poo, now is the time. I'm not sure if anyone like saw that part of Madagascar. You know when like one of the monkeys goes, "Yeah, if you're gonna fling poo, now's the time," and then the monkey just drops. It's like, okay. Oh god. Yeah, first Madagascar film is pretty old now, ain't it? Like, why is music not playing? I just realised music is not playing. Oh, it froze, and I didn't shuffle. Right. Okay. Cool. 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 So if I do it like this, and then just jump on this one. There we go. But yeah, I did catch dirty. I'll admit that much. Anyways, guys, 4 minutes to go. The countdown is beginning, because it's the final countdown. It's the final brain cell, guys. Go get your artworks in there. Yeah, do that. Make sure the foot's like there. Trying to look at the leg. I don't hate Kaz. To be honest, Tricks, I don't hate Kaz. It's just I have plans for Kaz. Yeah, see, Tricks, you get it. You get it. So don't you, Kaz, don't you, Tricks, don't you, sorry, who said called you Kaz for some reason. Tricks, don't you tell me off for traumatizing my characters, you know? If you're gonna do the same. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Don't you just love it when we're all a bit childish inside? But yeah. My arm is so itchy. Hey Bo, welcome back. Right, it's 2 minutes to go, guys. Art show and tell's coming. It's a coming. Yeah, guys, yeah, just short. Like I say, Bo, I hope you're doing all right, by the way. Just sort yourself out when you need to. Yeah? Because you're obviously still not 100%, I'm guessing. So, I'm trying to do like the whole walking motion thing. There we go. So that'd be the hill there, and then you got like the other foot there. And then just sort of, no, because if it's kind of like at the point where he's kind of about to walk forward, so it would be actually kind of like that. Okay, cool. I might nap soon. Yeah, feel free to take a rest. The meds are making me sleepy. It will do. And then hopefully soon you recover, Mo. Like I say, I do wish you on a recoveries. But yeah. I might actually change Jess's arm pose a bit differently. And just sort of like maybe have a like sort of like pointing, sort of like that, to kind of like, you know, when you're kind of talking, you do that to make a point. Thank you, So you're awake enough to diss me as your grandpa, hey? 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 I think Mo is deserving of Pacific Sound.
Brothers, that just need a kettle. Do I have the kettle?
Get the kettle. Get the kettle. By the way, the girl in blue is the mimic as a... Ooh, okay, awesome. Ooh, guys, 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. Get your artworks in there. Do it. I'm like your little Lucy demon out of Disenchanted. Do it now. I'm going to actually make this character smaller because I think I made him a little too big. Because one, he is not in step with everyone else. Yeah, I thought so. Like that back foot didn't look right to me. There we go. Art time. Yep, here we go. Let's get the artworks in. JP, guy, are you guys a honk show or what's the kind of sleeper? I don't know what you mean. Oh, sure. I'm probably a honk shoe. Art time. Let's get the artwork up. Right, that's for the commission, which we'll probably do Monday stream. I think we're going to do that artwork because I think that'd be quite nice to kind of do something with you guys. Right, first up, I want to show some fan art. Someone done VTLS fan art, and I'm so happy. I like fan arts. Why's music gone? Why music gone? Why no? What have I done? What have I done? Music, no. Music, play. There we go. It's playing. I ordered it. Not the ads. Right, we'll wait for ads. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It should be, yeah. Should be 3 men altogether. Don't worry, guys. We'll be back soon. Why is cap lock? Damn cap lock. Here we go. Here we go. Countdown, guys. Countdown the ads. Oh, lovely. There we go. Here we go. Go, go. Right, here we go. We're ready. I've returned from the ad trenches. Good, good. That means people are going to start slowly coming up. So first up, when everyone starts coming back bit by bit, we've got a Nikea selfie fan art by Krem. Look at him. Look at him. There's a Nikea fan art. I love it. You see his little fang, and you got like the scar on his eye. That looks really nice. You gotta love the fan art. Gotta love the fan art. You know, gotta love the fan art. Right, now we're gonna go to the art show and tell. So we are gonna scroll up a little bit, not to spoil anything for anyone. Okay, so last time, fan art win. Yeah, fan art. Woo! I love fan art. Like literally, if you got guys, if you got ET Con fan art or whatever, please show it off because I love fan art. Anyways, so we got some art here from Small Lottie of a fellow VTuber, which is really lovely. I do love the rendering from Lottie. Absolutely brilliant. Also, we've got Chav Cat from Krem. We didn't show this last time because it was after art show and tell. So this is the photo of Pip. If you look on general, he was laying there like a chav. And Creb drew him with a chav cap, a cigarette, and a can of beer. Creb, I need to see this finished. We need our hillbilly cat finished. Fucking love it. Hold on. Yeah, I fucking love it too. Anyways, we got some lovely artwork, guys. Check this out. This lovely artwork from Darkini. Check that out. Look at that zombified Anubis. I mean, look. It's just a rendering. Look at the fucking... Darkini. Chef's kiss as always. Eats the abs. Oh my. Tricks. Yeah. You gotta love it. Right, we got a study from JP. So I'm guessing your artwork's on the right. I'm guessing. Is this one yours, JP? Just to confirm, or is it this one here? Do you know what? I prefer this version to this version. Don't get me wrong. This looks kind of cool, but this looks like a fucking manga, like one of those modern like webtoon manga panels, and it just looks fucking sick. It looks really well, and I like the action blur that you put where the sword is. Like, it looks really well done. Honestly, dude, you should be proud of it. Should be really proud of it, man. Yeah. And then we got the starting soon from Creme. This looks absolutely wonderful. Well done. I'm guessing this is going to be like the VTuber model. I can't say art from the dating sim I'm making. The only thing I would say is I know that shirt's supposed to be baggy, but I think that chest may look a little too big. It might be because of the clothing, but the chest is just a teensy bit too big. So what you can do... Oh no, it's for character redesign. Fair enough, fair enough. But it looks good. I like this and this. This looks really nice. Let's check this. Ooh. Nope. It's just all the horror part. But I like this. Your proportions are getting better and better. You are really getting there, Creme. And I actually really do like your artwork. Let's have a look here. Oh, no. That face. Oh, no nose. Love the outfit. Let's go hard. Yeah. She's a mimic. Look. Oh, my God. No. Well done, though. Mo Shishi. Mo, you're... Mo. You've improved so much. I can actually tell. Like, I mean that as a compliment. But look at Mo's artwork. Her proportions have gotten a lot better and the rendering's getting better. Like, I can actually, like, you've made a jump. Mo, literally, you've made a skill jump, and I can tell. Mo, one question. Why does your artwork always has a gremlin aspect to the end? Just... oh, God. Sorry, I'm giggling. Leave Kirby alone. Kirby looks like he's in total gremlin mode. Oh, I love it. It's brilliant. That's just Kirby if he's got like the zoomies and he's sucked up somebody like muscly, like that muscle pig out of Family Guy. That's all I can think of. Oh, God. Guys, congratulations on the lovely artworks. Mo, yeah, you've made a skill jump. I can tell. There is definitely a good big skill jump there. I can't get over Gremlin Kirby. That's his name now, Mo. It's canon. It's Gremlin Kirby. Anyways, let's get on with today's artwork. Oh, God. It's just that face. It's the face that got me. And I'm like, you know, like your face just goes, what the fuck is going on? But it's really well done. Other than that, it's really well done. Well done. Oh god, it's just Kirby being a little gremlin, ain't it? Oh god. Oops, someone's having a good time on their bike. Yeah, so if I'm going to put one arm here, the backpack goes here. There's no side bag. Jess has a side bag. Now I've just got to figure out what side Jess's bag's on. So it's on there. So from the back, her bag would be like here. And then you got like the suitcase Kaz is carrying, which is on that. So the suitcase would show up like here. Because, you know, if you know an autistic person, you know they're gonna carry something dapper like a suitcase or stuff like that. Like apparently, like one of my nephew's friends, he always tips his hat to people, even at the most inappropriate times. So yeah. So I can imagine Kaz would be the kind of girl that would carry a suitcase because. Okay, so we need to sort of do the measurements here because I think the measurements are a little wrong here. There we go. And then we've got like the hand. So you've got to do the hand a little thinner and just sort of, yeah, do that and then do like a little point. So when they're having a conversation, Kaz is, you know, when someone talks their hands, you know, you get the pointing and stuff like that. Actually, when someone points, yeah, do it like that. So actually the thumb would be there and then you got that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm trying to get all these like walk-in poses done. Right, I'm gonna make the K a little bit smaller. So Mo, do I have full permission to call your Kirby Gremlin Kirby? There we go. And scale. Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, that's sorry, I'm just trying to like get the sizes right because I'm trying to make it look like he's looking down at them from quite a distance. So I may make the head bigger just to make it look like he's actually like, you know, the perspective of it. But yeah. And then have sort of like that pose going on, I think, while Jess is talking. And then have the arm sort of like here, I think. But you can tell I'm really concentrating hard on this. It's like, I might overthinking again. That's the only thing. Jess, yeah, so the testicles would be here. So that means like that and that would be connected together like this. And then just have like one leg like that. Just do the measurement just in case. So that's 1.5 head. Yeah, so half head would be there. And then the other half of the head would be here. And then just sort of, yeah. So that would be for shortened actually, because that leg is literally like on the back heel. And then do that, and then just sort of, because as you walk forward, that leg would be utterly forward. Because it's kind of kicking you off, isn't it? So if you're walking, yeah, I think so. My brain's going, I think I'm sure I know what I'm doing. Don't worry, guys, I'm professional. I like it. Don't worry, guys, I'm not going to do any oopsie doopsie. Shut up, Anacard. Anyways. I'm trying some official art for a game from after my recovery. Ooh, is this your dating sim, I'm assuming? I'm assuming it's your dating sim. And then do the ankle, and then, yeah, so maybe do something again. Right, so if we're doing, like, walking towards, again, we need to separate the gang a bit more better. So, once more. There we go. The game is called, is this the dating sim one? And what's about, oh, actually, talking of which, how is your comic / manga going, by the way? I didn't really ask about that, did I? And what's your game about as well? Obviously, tell us about that while you're at it. Yeah, so do that. Yeah, because if Kaz then lags a little bit behind, because she was behind them. So what we can do is maybe separate Kaz just a little bit more. Because I think Kaz is a little too close. So we move Kaz here. Yeah, there we go. Because then it kind of gives them like that sort of breathing space between the pair of them. There we go. No, we have an idea. We're calling it. We're gonna call it a dating sim, but it's actually a city sim. We're making fair enough. Fair enough. Oh my god. Do you know what? Do you know what you should do, Mo? I know you said it's an all-girls dating sim game, but you should have like one guy who dresses like a girl who's just trying to get in the dating sim game. I had to pause the manga because of life and surgery. That's fair enough. Sometimes it will happen like that, but you know, you will get back on it soon. Do not worry. Okay, I think we got it, because then, yeah, because this is giving all the characters like a bit of personality as well. The official artwork for the game is called Shine Over, and it's a shooting game. Oh, ooh, what, like FPS, or are we talking third person? That's the question. Is it a third or a first? Or be it both? You don't know. There we go. And just sort of, again. Third person. Ooh, I do like a good third person. And what type of third person shooter is it? Is it going to be like a Gears of War, or like something else? I'm trying to think of like what other examples there were, but my brain kind of flatlined after that one. You can look it up on Steam. It's a fun game. Oh, okay. And you're doing art for this game, essentially. I was gonna say, would you like one of my OCs to have a crossover with your game? Yeah, I'm so happy. Ooh, nice. I'm more than happy to do a crossover with you and promote it as well, if you want to do that. I may have a character in mind as well that you can use, because he does need a bit more love. I have a cosplay in the dating sim. Oh, nice. That's the dude. Oh, cool. Fair enough. I thought like the shooting part. Yeah, it's just I've got like an actual shooty character in mind, and I've actually got one like in the bank. Like he's already been in the manga. It's you may have seen him in Migfuma. I'll type down how you spell it, because once you see the spelling, I think you'll recognize it if you read the. Oh. Yeah, and it is kind of like a play on as well. Just doing the art for Shinobu, not dealing with nothing else. Oh, fair enough. No, that's fair game. I was gonna say like, I was getting confused there, but yeah, no, because I could give you a shout out, but yeah, because I've got like a shooty dude ready, and it's like, yo, you want to crossover, and I could talk to Oseki about it as well. It could be a good promotion, but yeah. Alright, so if we do that, I do have plans to throw some of your characters in my manga. Ooh! Do I know which ones are going to be, or is it going to be a surprise? So if she's tilting forward and you're walking, so the foot should be upwards like this. Am I allowed to know? That's the real question. Oh, fair enough. It's just the name. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. That ankle doesn't look right. It looks like I've snapped that up. Right, so if we are doing a walk, you got the leg here and then the leg here. So if it is about to... So should the foot should be planted to the ground? Hold on. Best way to do this. There we go. Yeah, because then that foot looks... It's the name of a custom fan art / poster. Ooh, nice. That'd be cool. I can't wait to see that. Please, once you've done that, let me have a look, because I would love to have a look. Kaz's arm would be like that, and then... There we go. Right, we've got the arm. So we've got... Okay, draw that line back in. So we've got Kaz's suitcase. Yeah, I think we've got pretty much everything. If it's good info, I'm currently working on page 1 to 5 of the comic and right now layers. Ooh, nice. So you are working on it right now. I got it out of Mo. Oh, Mo, you missed it. There's another person in Oseki that outed themselves, and now I can talk about them. Because you know, when I wasn't allowed to say who was in the project, someone outed themselves, and I'm like, yes, I can do it now. I'm allowed to talk about that person, one of the other people. Krem knows about it because I kind of pointed them in their direction. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah, Trix knows. Trix knows. Trix knows what I'm talking about. I'll see. I now gotta go add Trix into the comic Smash. Also added JP reference. Mo. We're gonna make this an in joke. I've already referenced JP, right? Right. Let me show you Mo. Make him a Barbers. Make him a Barbers in yours as well. We'll make this the in joke of the century. Just like JP is a nightly barber. Yes. Do it. It shall become the in joke of the tea cult. Too late, Tricks. Layup. There is a little Tricks reference in my manga as well. It's a very little Tricks reference, but there is one there. Tricks knows which one it is. There's a scene. There's like a little Tricks in the background chasing after a bus. If you look very closely, there's a hidden Tricks. Go take meds. Go take your meds. Go look after yourself, and we'll see you later. I'm gonna be sleeping. Yeah, no, go on. Sleep tight. We've got like half an hour to end the stream anyways. I had a JP barbershop too. Yes! It has begun. It has begun. The Barber's Revolution. JP, do you hear this? If you are watching right now, I have started something. You're gonna own your chain of barbers across the universe. And stay amazing. Oh, thank you. You stay amazing too, Mo. You stay amazing too. You stay amazing too. You have a good one. Look after yourself. Make sure you stay hydrated. Take your meds and rest up as much as you can, because it sounds like you're going to need it for the projects you're doing. But yeah, this is funny. But yeah, we're doing it. we're making JP a multiverse barber. JP's cuts will be universally spread. And then just sort of, because Kaz has got a bit of a smaller chest, so we don't want to give her too much, because remember, they're still growing, so we've just got to make sure their hips are not too wide and they start to feel the fright, as they say. And I'm just literally, what I'm doing now is just making sure, knowing where the hand is, making sure they know where the suit cake is. Suit cake? Yes, because there's a suit made of cake. So it's a suit cake. We don't want like some suit cake today. Why you at the suit cake? I don't know. But yeah, look after yourself, Mo. It's the whole soup store thing again, isn't it? But it's cake. Yeah, if we do that and then just sort of, yeah, if we just do it like that. And then the Kaz hand. Done like a baby Deadpool thumb there. So if we do it like that, where the hand's kind of like going around the back of the head. Don't worry, I will be drawing in like the clothes on and that. I just need to make sure like the feet actually look like they're walking. Because this is, like I say, like I haven't done much walking scenes, so I just want to really make sure, like, you know, this looks really cool. Okay, so then we've got the head here, we've got to make sure the neck's there, and then, yeah. And then just sort of, that's it. Why is this, might be like Full Metal Alchemist sort of vibes. What's the song called? Oh, Fury of Seiru. Okay, that's my bad. I thought, yeah, when you listen to something like, that sounds like, you know, that sounds like, what you call it? Sounded a bit like Full Metal Alchemist. I think that's what the words I'm looking for. Ooh, what's this one? Ellen Shrory. Okay, that's quite nice. Sorry, I'm vibing right now. I'm vibing. There we go. There we go. And then, because Jess is quite chest heavy, so we've got to make sure our hips are a little bit more developed than the others. And just sort of get the bag here, so we know like the bag's going to be there. So guys, what's the most hardest scene you ever drew? Like actually like let me know, like what's the hardest thing you ever drew? I want to know. I'm just actually quite curious, like how, like, you know, you guys are like sort of like, is there like any particular scene that you really struggled to draw? There we go. And then there we go. And just sort of old shooting scene with Marlin as my act kept crashing. Oh yeah, that can happen. If you haven't got a system that can handle it, yeah, that could crash really easily. Oh, guys, I've entered a competition. I'll be soon. There'll be voting. Voting's going to be up soon. So do me a favor and give me an upvote when it comes out on Voyage. I will be, don't worry, I'm going to be doing my next products with the other company, but it's just because it's a contest. I was just like, Joe, what, fuck it, I'm entering it. I was like, I'm entering it. You know what? It seems like fun. Right. Remember, Nikaya's got a backpack, so we want to make sure that backpack is sort of like that. That's it. And then just have like the arms out here, so it actually looks like he's holding his backpack, which actually gives me like a really big shortcut on a lot of stuff. So yeah, this is actually giving me like a bit of a shortcut. Something's in my face. There we go. So hopefully by then we'll sketch out like most of the stuff. And remember, bag thing's got to go around the body, so we've got to make sure that happens as well. And just make sure like, you do that so he looks like he is holding his bag. And again, we want to make sure like everything actually looks like he's part of the body as well. So do the ankle, do the ball, and then like, yeah. And then, yeah, it's all looking, the sketch is saying yes, but we'll see when we get to the drawing. But the sketches are looking to like they're saying, yeah, it's kosher. There we go. And again, like, we want to make sure that foot's not too high up. We just want to make sure it's kind of like landing as they walk. But yeah, I'm kind of liking the way this looks at the moment. And then just got like Rang Fang's face there. And like I say, the hair's going to be covering their faces anyways, but I just want to make sure like I say, the only reason I did that wavy hand thing is to kind of reference the first volume. But yeah. Do you know what, Trix? Remember, you're getting when I'm hoping when the first magazine comes out, you'll hopefully get like a copy of Revamp. The only thing we will ask is just make sure you don't spoil it for everyone else who hasn't got the full Revamp, because obviously there'll be a lot of people we getting this like the magazine, so yeah. But we're giving it to our fans because I want to make sure like our fans get looked after. So yeah, sweet, thank you. But yeah. But I would love to hear feedback on what you think of the revamp though. That would be like an absolute godsend. There we go. And just sort of... I'm just trying to think how this works. Okay, yeah. Okay, awesome. So we got all the feet there. And then just like that, and maybe put like the guitar, maybe someone else there. Should I make a Mo reference? Because Mo's character, I think, has like a little hair there. We could make a little Mo reference, like a little Mo reference. A little flicky of the Mo hair. But their head's too big, so we need to make sure, like, need to make that smaller. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I think I've decided, I think we're going to make Jaminio's head a lot bigger. Just sort of like here. Because then that kind of gives it that vibe of he's looking from a high distance. That's it. Yeah, I kind of like the vibe of that. So now what we can do is now just sort of sketch in again, because the jumpers will be low. We've got the skirts. These will be school skirts, so the school skirts would be flowing up like this and around their legs. Same with Kaz. But yeah, I think no, because the skirts would be like this. No, because if you're looking down from somebody from that height, the skirt should be starting up the waist. There we go. And then we've got the jumpers, the collars, and then the hair. And then just sort of, yeah. And then... yeah, because then that would be just his hair. And then you've got like the jacket here. Yeah. Which means the skirt would actually start a lot higher. And then it ends a little bit lower. Yeah, I think I kind of miscalculated that. So, yeah. But again, yeah, I think what I did was I kind of looked it up because you're kind of looking, but actually supposed to have the lines all down curve because you're looking down at them. So the perspective, yeah, the perspective should be, yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if I'm boring you with my rant about how to do perception properly. But I have to keep telling myself off because I need to sort of go, no, Vab, you're not doing it right. This is how you do it. like that, and then just sort of had the hand in the pocket. The jumper's here. So Rangfang's wearing his jacket, obviously, so we just do that. He's wearing his hat. But yeah. And then wearing that, and then just sort of, that's it. Yep. And then, again, his hair would show, the guy's hair would flow like this. Yeah. There you go. And then he'll have trousers like that. There you go. And same here, trouser would flow here, trouser would... See, that would flare up. This wouldn't. So the only ones that would kind of, you see the bottom of, is literally as the leg goes up. So as the leg starts going like that, you can just see like maybe like a smidge of a flare up going on. And that would be like that. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. And then just sort of do that, do that, do that. Just make sure like in the sketch, we make sure like the backpack's already like sort of like made and stuff like that. And then just sort of, yeah. And then obviously this girls wear like knee-high socks because that is secondary, just about secondary school. I think Jess will Jess will wear like shoelaces because she likes to be neat and tidy. Kaz, however, because this is what I'm trying to do, is telling bits of their personality of what kind of shoes. Kaz would be like, what's the point of having laces when you can have like something like that, like the Velcro. I know Kaz would be that kind of girl, so Kaz would be logical about what she wears because it's like, well, I'm not being funny, but yeah. And then, even though Kaz would hate skirts, Kaz would 100% hate skirts because they're like, you know, she doesn't get the use of them. She rather have trousers with pockets. Actually, this is a little reference to my wife. A fun fact about Kaz. Kaz hates women's trousers because they have no pockets. It gets on Kaz's nerves. It may never show up in the manga, but there's a little fun fact about her because she is a bit of the tism. She's one of those people, if something doesn't have a point, it gets on her nerves. There you go. Little Kaz fun fact there. There we go. Right. Okay, so we're starting to get some shape now. So as you can see, the characters are sort of like chatting to each other, stuff like that. And now we get to this part, the part where I'm actually excited about. So here we go. So I am going to just sort of, that's it. Just subtly, bit by bit, and just sort of, that's it. Awesome. And again, we are going to make sure that nose is showing. And then this is where we sort of reveal, like, yes, Jaminio is been around still. He is still following them. All that fun stuff. Rylan escaped. No one wanted Rylan. Oh dear. Sorry, Rylan. Nobody loves you. Nobody loves you, Rylan. And Rylan's just like sobbing in the corner. Nobody knows. And then just sort of the eye there. Yes, that's it. And I need to get the original page because I need the expression. There we go. Because then the face is still hidden, but you get a hint of who it is. That's it, and then just maybe... No, because like the wall's there, so you don't get the curvature. And then just sort of, that's it. Maybe just sort of, yeah. And then get like that. That's it. And then... Awesome. And then what we can do is just make it sort of like, that's it. Oh, look at... Alright. This page, if I can pull this off, it's going to look so fucking epic. Just for this alone. Just for this. Alright. Let's see if we can put it off. Right, we just need to get the little details in for Jaminio. Remember, he is wearing a long coat underneath that cloak, so we just need to make sure, if we're going to do this, we're going to make sure this doesn't flow out as much, but we want it to flow out a little bit. So sort of like that. That's it. And then the boot is here. So we got that. And then just sort of... Yeah. And then... There we go. And then the cape's kind of like that. So just... This is how you kind of set up scenes. Like, even when I'm drawing, I'm still, like, editing myself as I go along. Just sort of, like, trying to, like, process the way I'm doing things. Yeah. So... So like that, and then... Yeah, maybe keep most of his face dark still. And just have this... Yeah, if we just keep most of the face dark and the hair comes out, so you know it's him. But at the same time, it's kind of like this sort of epic, dark moment that's happening. What do you think? Just sort of like smirk there, get that lip there. Really sell that. That smirk, yeah, look at that. That's like intimidation check, twat 20. Nat 20 on intimidation. And again, you're seeing his sleeves. So we want to make sure, like, you know. And again, we want to get that hand to come out, but I want it to sort of look like he's casually flicked his cape. So it's kind of like that. And then just sort of... No, because that thumb is not measuring right. Need to just make sure, like, when it does, it kind of looks cool when it does it. Because you got, this is like the raw of cool. And then just sort of, that's it. And then, oh God. There we go. Get the cape. Yeah, just want to see how it looks. Oh shit, this is gonna look good. Okay, I could tell, like, straight off the bat, it's like, okay, this could look really good if I can pull this off right. I'm actually gonna put the cape a little bit more forwarded to the right. And then just sort of have the hair sort of, that's it. I think I'm pretty happy where it goes at the moment. If I got a spot on my neck. I don't even feel like you got a spot. There we go. Okay, cool. And then just obviously just sketch out the rest of it and then just use the perspective ruler if I have to. But I don't think I need to as much on this one. This one's pretty much got itself sorted. But yeah. Just look at that. And then obviously... Well, do we do it like... Actually, no. I've got the perspective ruler. I think I know how to make it look good. So if the wall... Yeah, because look, if the corner's going to be here, and then just do that, yeah. So, by logic, would it be more like this, or would it go like at an angle? No, because it'd still be flat, wouldn't it? Because if you check the perspective, yeah, and then the window would still be, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Okay, cool. Right, I think I'm haps with that, so we can move that back. I just like the smirk. The smirk just looks downright good. It looks intimidating. Yeah. I'm really happy the way that looks. Okay, so just get rid of that for the moment. Just want to have a look. Okay, so I think we can save the rest of this now for just drawing it up straight up. Because it's like the exiting scene just looks really well done. And oh god, I need to stretch. Sorry. Let me just crack my back for a second. My back's gotten a little bit stiff and it needs a good old cracking. Thank you for the hijack, and thank you, Mo, for the posture check. I just realised. There we go. I really need to get that rewards queue link. So wait, we can pop out and get the link? I think I just done it. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is copy that. Just give me one moment. Because something that needs to be done is docs. Custom browser docs, and put T rewards point redeem. Oh no, Pip! Pip's trying to climb on my desk. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. No, baby, no, not during the stream. I love you. We can have cuddles later. Come here. Have a little cuddle now. Yes, love you. Love you too. Come, down you go. Is my camera dropped? Oh, Pip made the camera dropped. Anyways. But yeah, there we go. Point redeem, paste, apply. Perfect. Right, we got my point redeem up, so I can actually like look at the requests while I'm on my stream deck. There we go. Of course. The old shooting scene where Merlin app kept crashing. Oh god, yeah. Sorry. That smirk. Yeah, it's a smirk, man. I just love it. There we go. And if I just kind of squish the point redeem, do that, go half and half, and put that like right at the end. Yeah, because now I can look at my point redeems. That's what I want to do. There we go. Because it would be nice so I could look at them. Again, that chest, we need to make sure that chest is sort of like there. Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, cool. I think we are good to go pen. So if we do this, do a little bit of this, just fade it a little bit more, and then layer, new layer, vector. And then, because the reason why I do vector layer is it just makes it easier for me to do like pen work. Okay, let's do Germinio's hood first. To be honest, I just want to get drawing to this. Should I do that panel later? Just do the bottom panel now? I don't know, guys. What do you think? There we go. Awesome. No, let's do it in order, because otherwise I'm just going to get too carried away. Let's do it in order. I really do want to do it. Top first, yeah. I know. You know, like when you draw something really cool, and you know you just want to do it first. You know you shouldn't, but you wanna. That's what my brain's doing right now. Yeah, that lamppost is too big. Okay, so we're going to use that as a template. Yeah, I realised how big that lamppost was. It's way too big. Okay, so if we do it like that, just use it like that, and then... Min escaped. No, no one wanted Min. Sorry, Min. Nobody wanted you. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So then that lamppost would be like this, because it's smaller. Perfect. Okay, cool. Cool. I like it. I like it. But yeah. Yeah, do the top panel first. I'm so desperate to want to do the bottom panel. My brain's going, vamp. No, but the other part of me is just like, that Lucy in my brain from Disenchanted going, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay, we do that. Get the rubber. Get the vector rubber. Boom. Same here. Just sort of whoop. And same here. And don't remember, you can get rid of the lines as they go. So we just want to make sure like all these lines are done first. There we go. And then just sort of look at that. Oh, I can't wait to finish this revamp. Honestly, like, I'm so looking forward to it. Because you think there's a skill jump in the pre-prologue. I just feel like there's now a skill jump, like, right up to this chapter. Because it's just, oh my god, so much I've learned from Oseki. And just like, the whole thing. But yeah, it's just... How many pages have I done of chapter 1 at the moment, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13! Oh my god, how much of the original I've done, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I've done 5 of the original, added about 7 extra pages. Oh my god, chapter 1's been bulked up so bad. Oh dear. It's kind of good, but at the same time, it's like, oh no, vamp. What have I done? Whoops. Oh well, oh hum. But yeah, what did I do? It's fine, it's fine. There we go. Alright, cool. We need, honestly, I think I might need to start speeding up soon. And just because the heat got me, it just slowed me the hell down, and then I had AnimeCon UK. I know I'm technically ahead, like, because he said like 10 to 11 chapters worth. And I've already done, hold on, like, we got pre-prologue, prologue. Like, if it was my average book, like, if the average VTLS book, I would be about halfway through by now. Yeah. Like, I'm actually, like, that point where, you know, out of the 180 pages, and I've got, like, 100 pages in so far. Which is crazy. There we go. And they just sort of... There we go. I just sort of... That's it. And then that tie looks flat. I don't like that. Why does the tie look not looking great? Yeah, don't need that. Just that. And then the snoot of the car. There we go. And I might get up the art editor to look at that because I'm not very good with cars anyway, so there we go. Awesome. I'm happy with that. Okay, I just want to see who's on at the moment to see if there's anyone I can still tee from. Oh, there's a few people on tonight. Oh, Ocean we haven't done in a long time. I'm just seeing if Lottie's on tonight. No, Slotty's not on tonight. That's fine. Takanatsu's on. That's the festival. Greggy boys. There's a lot of people. By the way, guys, if there's any artists you want me to raid, feel free to recommend, by the way. Because I'm always looking for new people to raid as well anyway, so... You know? Oh. Yep, and then just sort of... But yeah, if you could give me anyone to recommend, I'm happy to raid. Okay, we'll raid Lavender. Have I raided Lavender before? He's not on my list, so, or she, I don't know if it's he or she. I'm more happy to sort of... But yeah, I get a username. Yeah, if you could, that'd be fantastic. Oh, no, that's not right. There we go. There we go. Just do that. There we go. Lavender Sky Draws. Okay, cool. Can you check if they are still in midstream, just to make sure I don't raid them when they're near the end? If that's okay. And I've already got the perfect raid message in my head for her as well. I'll check. Yeah, thank you. Because we've got like 5 minutes to go, so I want to make sure by the time I raid... Right, let's do this. Just line up the lines. Yeah, midstream. Awesome. We'll raid them then when it hits 9 o'clock on the dot. As you can see. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to like think. You know, like when you're trying to think and do stuff at the same time. Do that. And then just slowly just make sure. Okay, let's do that, and then just make sure that arm looks as natural as possible. If not, we'll alter it along the way. There we go. And just sort of. And then there we go. By the way, I want to show you a screenshot of my script and pages. You want to critique it? Yeah, I can have a quick look. It might take me a while because I might need like a what I normally do is get a text-to-speech device so I can actually listen to it. So I can get my head sort of like around it because my dyslexia. But as long as you don't mind that, I'm happy to do so. Okay. Yeah. Like my stepdad does all the proofreading for me. Or did. There we go. And then just sort of and then awesome. Right, thank you for the Kofi, guys. Thank you, Kofi, for that. Right, we will be raiding in 2 minutes, so I'm just keeping an eye on the time just to make sure I stay on time. And just sort of, and then drawing tiny Rangfang is not easy, I'm not gonna lie. And then just sort of, the worst thing is I have to like make sure I don't go like super detailed because the field of vision, you can't really see much. So I kind of had to go like this, just cut it up bit by bit. And then just sort of, there we go. Right, if I can just nudge that, there we go. Nudge that out the finger. And then I can actually then draw the finger properly. And just sort of, there we go. And just do like little nudges. There we go. Right, I think I've done all right, considering, like, the tiny finger drawing. But, yeah. I'm kind of, like, drawing this super tiny. Right, okay, I think we are going to raid. So, right, we'll get the username up. Because by the time I've done this, it'd be raiding time. So, we're going to copy. We're going to save. To be honest, I'm super pleased with the progress we made, and I'm going to push the progress on this off stream and really try and push to get more pages done. I'm going to try, after our wedding anniversary, just absolutely just throttle volume 1. I know I got till next October, but I'm going to try and set myself a goal. By October, I'll get to chapter 3. And then at least then I'm like 1 chapter away of finishing like a volume's worth. So, yeah. Anyways. Let's go. So, we are. My raid message today is we're going to steal your lavender tea. Again, we are here to steal your lavender tea. So feel free to type that down and get it ready to go. And we will have a look-see. Let's see. Yes, we got 1 person. Here we go. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. You guys have been absolutely awesome as always. Tea for the tea card, tea for the key card. Let's steal some lavender tea, which is pretty much Earl Grey. This is Vamp the Lost Soul. The truth is more than it seems. And we'll see you next time.